Joe Biden's 5 million illegal aliens are on the verge of replacing you, replacing your jobs, and replacing your kids in school. And coming from all over the world, they're also replacing your culture. And that's not great for America.
Actually, I mean, look, if there was some truth to what she was saying, I don't think it would be bad for America. If immigrants were replacing the culture that we just saw on tape right now, that would be freaking awesome for America. Take the garbage out, that would be great. That's my take. Hope that doesn't offend all the sensitive little snowflakes out there who can't stand the fact that this is a country that was built by immigrants, a country that is enriched by immigrants, a country that relies on immigrants to provide food through the agriculture industry, to do the farming that white Americans refuse to do because it's incredibly difficult work. I'm sorry, I would rather have, productive members of society in America as opposed to lazy, racist, disgusting, pathetic people like Marjorie Greene spouting her mouth left and right as if that's a job worth protecting.
No, they're in business of helping the cartels. The cartels love the Democrats. Yeah, they're down there, they're like this. They're like, we're making a lot of money off of Biden, Joe Biden. That's my really bad Mexican accent.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is, by the way, this is an elected official on stage speaking to supporters when another elected official is ready to say even more horrific things. I'm not sure we can compare whichever ones were more horrific. I think that's what they were battling over. This is now the way that our politicians speak to supporters. Walking around acting like they're a comedian, not really telling jokes, just being racist and saying, don't you hate those Mexicans? Remember when our president came down the escalator and started talking about Mexicans? Remember that? That worked for him. Look at me, pick me, pick me. That's our political discourse now. That's the way that we discuss whether or not we're gonna elect someone else or stay in office or maybe get advanced to the next level. Is, don't you hate Mexicans? Here, I have a bad Mexican impression. Don't you hate them too? That's all you gotta do now?
Yeah.
White supremacy shouldn't be the main target. We should be more concerned about the illegal invasion at the border, the crime happening every single day on our streets, and especially in cities like Chicago. We should go after criminals that break the law and not pursue people based on their skin color and how they vote, for this domestic terrorism new bill that came out for the Department of Justice. And Jerry Nadler was on the House floor and he was talking about white supremacy, and he was bringing up the terrible shooting that happened in New York, but totally ignoring the shooting that happened in California that I think involved an Asian man that was the shooter, totally ignoring the guy that drove his car, black man that drove his car through a Christmas parade, killing people and was a racist himself, completely ignoring the black man that did the New York subway shooting. These people are all guilty of these crimes, and it's not about race. It shouldn't be about race, but they're clearly racist as well.
Hey, idiot. The examples you gave of other shootings, as tragic as they were not motivated by race. The right wing loves to bring up the example of the black guy who drove through the parade. Okay, he was fleeing the cops. The cops were after him, and as he was fleeing the cops, he drove through the parade and injured and killed people, okay? That is not racially motivated. It's horrific. He absolutely should go to prison and has gone to prison for it. He's being prosecuted for it, which is the right thing to do. It is not motivated by race. He didn't have a manifesto saying, I'm gonna drive through this parade and kill people because I don't like white people. That is not what happened. They're just making it up. They're just making it up.